Hello, Yankees Nation. Welcome back to your go-to source, the one and only New York Yankees News Network. Today, we've got a jam-packed lineup of Yankees news, all fresh and just surfaced a few hours ago. If you bleed pinstripes and live for every swing, pitch, and drama from our Bronx Bombers, then trust me, you don't want to miss a second of this video. From a jaw-dropping pitching performance to revenge served with a bat swing, and finally, a trade deadline shocker involving a major star, we've got it all lined up today. But before we jump into these spicy updates, just a quick reminder, if you're new to the channel, make sure to like this video and subscribe right now so you never miss an update. Update 1. Max Fried dominates Yankees salvage series finale with convincing victory over Reds. Coming off two frustrating back-to-back losses in Cincinnati, the pressure was mounting on the Yankees to avoid a series sweep. And when pressure's at its peak, who do you want on the mound? None other than Max Fried, our new ace, our certified stopper, and boy, did he rise to the occasion once again. Max Fried threw an absolute gem on the mound last night, reminding everyone in the league why Brian Cashman's 8-year, $218 million gamble is already paying off. Fried delivered 7 dominant innings, giving up just 1 unearned run on 4 hits with 7 strikeouts, and walked away with his 10th win of the season, becoming the first pitcher in all of Major League Baseball to reach that milestone. This wasn't just a win, this was a statement game, and Max Fried delivered it loud and clear. This was his 8th win directly following a Yankees loss, proving time and time again that he's the guy who brings the calm during the storm. And while Fried was owning the mound, the offense finally stepped up, giving him the run support that was so badly missing the night before. The game started with Trent Grisham's leadoff double, and then Jason Dominguez quickly sparked another rally. Grisham slapped an RBI single to open the scoring, but the real firepower came when Chisholm Jr. crushed a 443-foot bomb in the 3rd inning, exacting some sweet revenge after his controversial ejection the night before. Despite some shaky base running, especially from Ben Rice, who had fans scratching their heads, the Yankees added on. A sacrifice fly by Anthony Volpe pushed the lead to 4-1, and later, Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton joined the party with run-scoring hits that padded the scoreboard. Stanton's RBI groundout might not have been flashy, but it helped seal the Reds' fate. Grisham and Dominguez each tallied 4 hits on the night. Yes, 4 hits. And both showed why they are becoming increasingly vital pieces to this Yankees lineup as we march toward the postseason. Dominguez, aka the Martian, even had 2 stolen bases and collected hits from both sides of the plate. Just outstanding all-around baseball. Even the bullpen got in on the good vibes. Fernando Cruz, known for his late debut at age 33, struck out the side in the 8th with heat, and JT Brubaker shut the door in the 9th without drama. A welcome change after the previous night's heartbreak. And finally, after 16 straight games without a break, the Yankees can finally breathe. They finished this grueling stretch with a disappointing 7 wins and 9 losses, but ended on a high note. A well-deserved day off awaits, and then it's back to Yankee Stadium for a weekend showdown with the Oakland Athletics. Will Warren, who dominated in Sacramento earlier this season, gets the ball on Friday. First pitch, 7:05 p.m. Eastern Time on Yes Network. This win was about more than just numbers. It was about heart, bounce-back energy, and the undeniable leadership that Max Fried is bringing to this team. If Garrett Cole can't return this season, Fried has made it crystal clear. I got this. The update 2. Chisholm Jr. unleashes payback. Blast after controversial ejection. Trevino caught in the crossfire. Baseball is a game of moments, emotion, and sometimes a little bit of petty revenge. And last night in Cincinnati, Jazz Chisholm Jr. gave Yankees fans a front row seat to all three. Let's rewind just a bit. In Tuesday's extra inning loss, Chisholm was ejected in the ninth inning, a move that left fans and players equally baffled. At the time, it seemed spontaneous, maybe a heat of the moment argument. But when Jazz walked into the Yankees clubhouse the next day, a new truth was waiting for him in video form. Turns out Jose Trevino, now playing for the Reds but once a Yankee, was caught on camera nudging the home plate umpire Mark Wegner and directing his attention toward Chisholm, saying, "Hey, look at Jazz. I think he's trying to say something." That seemingly small gesture lit the fuse, and it ended with Chisholm getting tossed. Now Jazz had proof, and oh, did he cook up the perfect reply. Fast forward to Wednesday night, third inning, one runner on. Jazz steps into the batter's box with a look in his eye that every Yankee fan recognized instantly. Vengeance was coming. On a pitch from Brady Singer, Chisholm launched an absolute missile, a 443-foot home run to right field, and as he rounded third and approached home plate, he hit Trevino with the ultimate power move. A Euro step and a sly, "That was for last night." Trevino's response? A muffled "easy, easy" under his catcher's mask, and maybe, just maybe, a grin of respect. Now let's be real, some might call this petty. Some might say Jazz was overreacting. But Aaron Boone had his back immediately, even before the home run happened. Boone confirmed they looked into the ejection and, according to Yankees insider Brian Hoke, said, "There's a strong case Chisholm shouldn't have been tossed." In fact, Boone even admitted pregame that he was a little down on Trevi right now. And let's not forget, Trevino and Chisholm were teammates just last season. Before Monday's game, Boone presented Trevino with his 2024 American League Championship ring, a sign of respect, history, and shared battle. But even brothers can have beef. And Jazz wasn't going to let that go unanswered. This whole back and forth might have looked like just another quirky baseball drama, but there's real emotion underneath. Chisholm is known for wearing his heart on his sleeve. He's the kind of player who doesn't forget slights, and he plays every inning like the world is watching. Love it or hate it, you can't ignore it. But here's the thing. Revenge wasn't the only thing Jazz brought to the field. He brought production, he brought fire, he brought leadership. And that homer? That was just the headline. Chisholm continues to be a spark plug for this Yankees team, a player who delivers when it matters most. And if you were worried this kind of fiery personality might hurt team chemistry, Boone's response tells you all you need to know. He's not just tolerating Jazz, he's embracing him, antics and all. And sometimes that's exactly the kind of edge a postseason team needs. Whether you love the drama or prefer your players buttoned up, there's no denying that Jazz Chisholm Jr. gave us the kind of theater only baseball can write. And on this night, he got the last word and the last laugh. Update 3. Yankees shut down in $120 million trade chase. The Bregman dream is dead. With the trade deadline inching closer and the New York Yankees making serious postseason pushes, one question has loomed large. Can they land a high-impact infielder to lock down the hot corner or second base? One name had Yankees fans buzzing. Alex Bregman, the two-time All-Star, defensive wizard, and current Boston Red Sox third baseman. A bat that slashes nearly .299/.385/.553 with elite clutch performances. But now, according to MLB insider Bob Nightengale, that dream is officially dead. Let's be blunt, the Yankees have a 0% chance of acquiring Bregman from Boston. Yes, you heard that right. Zero, none, nada. Why? Because even in a season of uncertainty, the Red Sox refuse to trade Bregman to their fiercest rivals. As Nightengale bluntly put it, the Yankees realize there's a 0% chance the Red Sox will answer their prayers by trading Alex Bregman. That's not just rivalry politics. That's a full-on roadblock from Boston's front office. Let's dive into the context. The Yankees desperately need an infield upgrade. DJ LeMahieu, who once offered gold glove defense and contact consistency, has struggled this season, slashing just .245 .321 .337 and displaying visible regression in defensive agility. Meanwhile, Jazz Chisholm Jr., while flashy and productive, is being stretched across multiple positions, and the team needs to settle him into a long-term role. That means a true, consistent, and elite-level infielder is still a must-have if the Yankees are serious about chasing number 28 this year. Bregman was a dream fit, an elite right-handed bat, post-season tested, and currently under a 3-year, $120 million deal with a player opt-out after this season. But Boston is still hanging in the wild card race, just 2.5 games back, and they're not about to hand over a superstar to help New York leap past them in the standings. There is a glimmer of possibility that Boston becomes a seller by July 31st, especially if they collapse in the standings. But if they do decide to trade Bregman or even Rafael Devers, the return package will likely fuel their next-gen core, not their arch rivals. So where does this leave the Yankees? Plan B begins now. Names like Ke'Bryan Hayes, Ryan McMahon, and Eugenio Suarez have entered the conversation. Solid options? Sure. Game changers? That's debatable. But make no mistake, this isn't just about missing out on Bregman. It's a reminder that Brian Cashman's front office is going to have to get creative, aggressive, and perhaps a little unconventional if they're going to fill the infield gap. It also reinforces just how high the stakes are in the American League East this year, where even a phone call between New York and Boston is a non-starter. So, Yankees fans, cross Bregman off the list. The front office knows the door is shut, the lock is bolted, and Boston threw away the key. Now it's time for Plan B. And Plan B better deliver. And that's a wrap for today's triple-loaded Yankees update, only here on New York Yankees News Network, where we bring the rawest, realest, and most recent Bronx Bombers updates to the fans that live for pinstripes. Whether it was Max Fried's ace-level dominance, Jazz Chisholm's fiery revenge saga, or the Bregman blockbuster shutout, today's news reminds us just how intense this season is shaping up to be. So if you made it this far, you're the real MVP of Yankees Nation. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on that bell so you never miss another crucial update. And hey, let us know in the comments, who should the Yankees target now that Bregman's off the table? Should Jazz tone it down or keep that fire alive? And do you believe Fried is the ace we needed all along? Stay tuned, stay loyal, and as always, let's go Yankees.